Alright mate, how you doing? Welcome back to another video. Right now it's about 3:30 AM in England. I'm about to get in a car which is going to take me to the airport, and I'm going to get on a plane to Sydney. I've never been that far before. It's literally as far on the planet as you can go from England. Yeah, I've never been that far before. I'm going to be stopping off, I think, in Singapore on the way for a quick change of flight. But yeah, I'm going for the next EA FIFA Ultimate Team regional event. I was in Paris last weekend for the Europe one, which my boy #Tas won. This is the rest of the world one, and it's happening in Australia. I'm looking forward to seeing what the talent's like in the rest of the world. But normally I don't vlog like the flight parts when I go away, because I feel like, oh, everyone's seen people get on an aeroplane before. I just start them in Paris or whatever country I'm going to. But because this one is Sydney and it's like the longest flight journey you can do, I thought I'd take you along for that bit of it as well. So we're going to get in the car in a minute, get over to Heathrow and start a pretty long flight. Let's go. Okay, I've arrived at Heathrow. Swanky little business lounge. Now, as you guys may know, one of the big challenges when you go to Sydney is dealing with the jet lag, especially when you're only staying there for 2 days. I'm actually spending more time in the air than I am on the land in Australia. So the plan now is to get some sleep on the first leg of the journey, which is about 10 hours, have a quick stopover in Singapore, and the second leg, watch some films, all that. I will arrive in Australia at about I think 8 PM on a Thursday night, and then I'll go to bed, and I'll wake up the next day hopefully on Australian time zone. So let's give it a go. Night. Right guys, I've just arrived in Singapore. I've got like half an hour. It's like 6:30 Singapore time, and it is, God, it's 10:15 at night English time, and now I'm going to Sydney for the changeover. It's a wild Pikachu in Singapore airport. Go! And we're back on another plane. For another 8 hours, I think. Getting in my car from the airport, and the driver's just told me it's going to be 40 degrees in Sydney for the next few days. That's about 40 degrees hotter than it is in London right now. Right guys, I've just checked into my hotel here in Sydney, and I've got a nice little view outside. First plan is potentially to refresh myself. It's like 6:37 PM now. I'm going to stay awake till like bedtime. I would have been awake for quite a long time then, but the plan is to then get on Australian time. So I'm going to have a shower, maybe meet up with Jimmy, CONRAD, Chew Boy, those guys, see what happens. I think Jimmy wants to do a little bit of a pickup game, play some football, which I'm absolutely all over. I'm well up for that. Maybe with some local Sydney viewers from YouTube, which would be unbelievable. And I'll show you my view outside. It's a little bit more happening than the view I had in Paris last weekend. So that is Sydney. Decent. It's going to be hot next few days. Okay, so it turns out Jimmy's gone to bed because he's knackered and he's still adjusting to the time zone, and Chew Boy's not around either. So I'm going to take a look around the hotel, check out the gym, and then probably call it a night as well, get on the sleeping pattern, get it adjusted. Okay, I found my way into the hotel gym. Pretty decent view outside actually. I don't know if you can really see it, but got the city outside. Gym's got some okay facilities. I've seen worse hotel gyms. Cardio gear, few weight machines, and you may have spotted a cheeky little pool out there as well. I'm tempted to have it a go tonight and get involved in here, but I'm thinking if I go to bed now I can get up early and I can just smash it in the morning. Then we've got rehearsals, we've got a few other things. and I can just be on a normal kind of Sydney day time, whereas if I stay up too late tonight I might struggle to adapt. But there's a sauna in there as well, that looks quite appetizing. I think I'm going to tackle it head on tomorrow. I'm going to go and have an early night tonight because I'm feeling a bit tired, to be fair. Right guys, I'm up. It is about 5:35 AM. The gym has just opened. I've been up since about 3 AM. I haven't been able to sleep, so I'm going to go get one of the earliest workouts I've ever had in my life done. Smash the day, and I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Come on. Nearly finished my workout. It was dark when I got in here. Now look at it. The day has well and truly begun. Good morning, Sydney. I'm seizing the day today. Early bird, catching all the worms. Okay, workout complete with a cheeky little swim. Done. Now it's time for some cheeky little breakfast. About to head out to rehearsal. I've just noticed their version of Walker's crisps are called Smiths here. And look, they're giving us a nice bottle of water. It says, welcome, bottled water for your enjoyment. $8.50. I do not enjoy those prices. ABC Studios is where we're doing the business. Doctor Who is not only a time traveller, he's a continent traveller because he's landed in Australia. What's he doing here? Walking through the studios on the way to, I think where we're going to do some rehearsals. We're going to do a read through. Jimmy's been working on his script for at least a week, isn't it, Jimmy?
Yeah, it's going to be magic.
Yeah, it's going to be Oscar winning.
It's going to be amazing.
Not a dry eye in the house.
Yeah.
But later tonight, the plan is, if we get out in time, me and Jimmy are going to go and play in a pickup game that Jimmy's arranged. Like 40 minutes away, is it?
Yeah, we're going to dominate some fools.
Yeah, that's the plan. Show them how they do it in Europe/America. We'll see. We've just finished a script read through. I think there's some food for us now. It's getting seriously hot though. In fact, in the read through they told us there's a chance tomorrow it could be so hot, like 40 degrees plus, that there could be power outages in Sydney, which would obviously affect the event, it would affect the stream, so we've got to be ready to handle that. I mean, can you imagine it being so hot the power goes out? That doesn't happen in England very often, ever. It never happens. Another day, another dressing room. Got a slightly different dressing room set up over here, but still decent, still very decent. I'm glad it's air conditioned because it is getting very hot outside. Who's that? It's a wild chew boy.
Hi!
Look at
some wardrobe.
Me and Jimmy are playing football later, but Chew boy said he can't play, and he's played one game of football in the last year, and it happened to be the Wembley Cup.
And I scored, didn't I? So
it's a pretty good ratio.
And before the Wembley Cup, I hadn't played for a year either.
You're basically the Andy Carroll of YouTube.
Basically, and I only saved my goals from Wembley Cup, that's it. So expect a hat trick. I don't want to get too...
You're not going to play again unless there's another Wembley Cup, and then you'll dust your boots off.
Exactly.
Typical.
Big stage player.
Right, we're about to do the player briefing. Got some of the players behind me here. They're going to find out how the tournament's going to work, what groups they're going to be in. He's to have cheeky dab in the background. Tell you what, some of these guys, particularly the Australians, have got a bit about them. They've got a bit of banter, but have they got the FIFA acumen they need to win the whole thing? This guy's here as well. Speaking of banter, JC. Yes, boys. Here's the studio set up for tomorrow. Basically exactly the same setup as it was in Paris.
Just the two chairs.
Jimmy's still got a stage. Got these booths still here. Commentary still up there. So they've remembered all the gear.
It's oddly familiar.
Yeah. It's crazy how they can just set it up exactly the same. Yeah. Right guys, I'm in a cab. Me and Jimmy's plan for tonight was to play in this pickup game where you invite people on Twitter to come and play football. It was a good plan. Jimmy does it a lot. I was up for it. I tweeted it out. The slight kink in the plan is that I fell asleep, okay? I fell asleep, my alarm did not wake me up for some reason, and I looked at my phone and suddenly we're supposed to be here at 8, it takes 45 minutes to get here and it was already 8. So I was like, oh my god, check my phone. Jimmy had sort of left without me because he couldn't get hold of me. So Jimmy's there, he's been playing for 45 minutes. I'm in an Uber right now. Uber driver's done really well to get me here as soon as possible, but hopefully see some viewers there and stuff, it'll be great. I think there might be the pictures over there, so they're gonna get involved now and see what happens, but I've missed loads of football annoyingly because the jet lag. Right, I got changed in the cab, getting to the pitch now. Here we go, met someone already.
How are you?
Here he is.
Hey, hello. My wife, she's a big fan as well.
How you doing? You alright?
Can I get a picture, please?
Yeah, sure. Right, I've just got here. It's a bit of a party atmosphere going on. Yay! late, guys.
That's alright.
I fell asleep. Right, so many different people here. They've got like 5 or 6 games going on, but this is the game I'm playing in right now. Whose team? Am I on your team? Or
Yes. Yeah, right.
We're taking on the Bibs. Oh, he's throwing water at us. Right. We're taking on the Bibs then, are we?
Yeah.
Let's go, boys. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. Doing a group picture. Say hello, everyone.
Hey!
Repping Sydney, Australia.
What are you guys playing?
One picture. Extra points, they want the hashtags it.
More ballers. More ballers. Coming out.
Champions!
Well, we've just finished playing about 2.5 hours of 5-a-side, but like with 10-a-side on a 5-a-side pitch with loads of people. It's unbelievable. It's what I love about football, right? I'm on the different side of the world. Jimmy's just arranged a random game. We've got like 60 guys turn up to play football with us. That's YouTube, that's football together. Unbelievable techers. Well guys, just got back from football, back in the hotel now. That was epic. That was so good, by the way. Like playing football with that many guys. I'm a bit shocked, to be honest. I can't believe how many people turned up. And I'm literally as far as pretty much you can get away from where I live on the planet, and then how many guys turned up and we just played football for like 2 hours. It's wicked, man. Shout out to every single person that turned up. Great to meet you all. Bedtime now. Tomorrow, big day, of course. It is the Rest of the World Regional Season 1 final. So someone's going to be crowned the champ. 2 people are going to qualify for the big final in Berlin. That's a big deal for these guys. They're going to be going probably to a country they've never been before, a lot of these guys. Another side of the world for them. So I'm excited. See you tomorrow. Okay guys, it's game day. Makeup's done, hair's done. Some of you are going to comment about my hair. I get it. It's growing. It's the awkward stage. Deal with it. I'm excited for today though. I'm excited. I don't know what to expect today. It's very different to Europe. But 2 people, the guys that win the Xbox and the PlayStation division, will be making it through to that final in Berlin that Tass and 3 other guys qualified for last week in Paris. Let's go. About to start the show, just done a little rehearsal. Feeling good?
You have to take your little
Feeling pretty good.
army out.
Feeling pretty good.
It's a different one this
Alive
week.
in 1 week, yeah.
We don't know anything about anyone really, do we?
Underdogs.
There's a couple of guys we know are decent, and everyone's decent, but there's a couple of guys that we know about what they've done before. But today anyone could win. It's the same.
A lot of goals.
I mean, there's always going to be goals.
There's always going to be goals. But I reckon, like, I mean, these guys,
Is that enough?
I think they've lost like a minimum of 40 games, most of these guys. So it's going to be some crazy results.
And I think also, I'm interested to see what sort of players they choose. If there's any difference outside of Europe, you know, is everyone going with the same players? I think they probably are, but there might be 1 or 2 different choices we're not used to.
I think so. Timmy Cahill's going to come out.
Someone said they're going to have Tim Cahill on the bench and bring him on. It could be a game changer. Joe, feeling good?
Feeling good. A little bit warm.
A little bit warm.
It's about 4,000 degrees in Sydney today.
I mean, it's not too bad in here, to be fair. You've got a jacket on though.
I got a jacket on.
But outside it's literally like 40 degrees.
Yeah, it's warm.
We have smashed out a load of games here. Hold the door open. We are making it a little break now. We've got like an hour off. And then it's the grand final. We've got the PlayStation and the Xbox winners. It's Mr. Dunn on the PlayStation side, former FIWC winner. He's going to be going up against the Royal on the Xbox side. They play a game on each of the consoles, of course. If it's level, that goes to golden goal. We're only about an hour and a half away from knowing who the overall champ is for this Rest of the World region. It's been decent today, I've got to admit. I didn't know what to expect, but it's been decent. Good level of FIFA, good entertainment, good banter. Just had my second lot of makeup done for the same day. That's a new low for me. Makeup twice in 1 day. That's what you have it about 5 times a day, don't you?
It's laid on pretty thick.
Industrial strength. Good facilities they got here though. We're about to go into the big final. It's going on TV, it's going on ESPN, BT Sport, all sorts. So we've got to be at our best. But it happens to come after like 6-7 hours of continuous commentary. So we've also got to put it out of the bag basically, boys.
The video game FIFA has introduced so many players.
Our two finalists, Mr. Dunn, as they call him, and the Royal. Who will win? Less than a minute before we kick things off. That's us on the screen there. Let's do this. He's just won it in a sensational final. He's come back. 2 goals down on his own console. He turned it around. What a lad. The Royal, his name is. He's training to be a dentist. I think you should sack in the dentistry, mate. And you should be a pro FIFA player. The champ, the Royal, the new king of FIFA in the rest of the world region. But will he be the king of FIFA in the whole of the world? Find out in Berlin. Okay guys, here we go. Right guys, it's the morning of our last day here in Sydney, and one thing I haven't really got a chance to do yet is see some of the famous sights of Sydney. So me and my buddy Jimmy Conrad are going to go for a nice little jog. It's about 6 AM, so it's still dark, but it's going to get light real soon. And we're going to go and check out hopefully like the Sydney Opera House and stuff like that. So let's go. Okay, we're out on the streets of Sydney. Jimmy, you ready for a little jog?
Something like that. I'm dead. I mean, my body's shattered right now.
Did you get much sleep last night? Or?
I got some sleep, but it's just catching up.
Yeah.
For a lot of sleep I didn't get.
Yeah, it's all about the plane home. We've got to try and sleep on the plane home. That's where you catch it up. But yeah, we're going to go down a street called George Street. Should lead us to some of the famous landmarks. Let's do it. Oh, there it is. Not a bad view. But you could say, not too shabby Alonso. Wait up, Jimmy. Jimmy's just had a rocky moment. He started running up these stairs. I'm guessing he wants me to follow him. Ah, let's do it. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Push, push. Woohoo! Bang! Yes. Look at this. That is the Sydney Opera House. We're right underneath it. That is the harbour bridge. It's a decent bridge. That is a massive boat. There's some buildings. And here is one pretty tired Spencer. Oh, dearie me, boys and girls. Jimmy Conrad runs fast. Say what you want about him, but he runs fast. Oh no. He started running back. He doesn't wait around for anybody, this guy. Oh my gosh. Back we go. Had my rocky moment. Yeah. There we go. It ain't over till it's over. It ain't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Cheers, Rocky. Sun's starting to come up now. Jimmy's about to get a beautiful time lapse. I'm not going to. If you want to see a time lapse, you need to get to Jimmy's channel, alright? I'm going to watch him getting a time lapse though. I'm going to get a time lapse of Jimmy getting a time lapse. It'd be unbelievable. That is breaking down the fourth wall, as they call it in the industry. Not a bad little background though, is it guys, eh? We don't have a lot of time here. It was a quick flying visit, but I'm glad we got to come out and see this, because who knows when I'll next be back in Sydney, other side of the world. Decent. Circular quay. Right. Nice little area, mate. Nice little area. Right, we've gone to higher ground. We're going to run around here, around there. We're going to get on the bridge, take a look at the view from a different perspective, because you've got to see things from different perspectives in life, guys. Let's go. We're on the bridge. It's a nice little bridge. Reminds me a little bit of the San Francisco bridge me and Alex went over on the Spen and Alex channel. Check it out if you haven't already. Click the A button. And look at that sun. Fair play. I'm glad we came out. Could have easily stayed in my hotel room today. Slept it off, blamed jet lag instead. Seen some sights, done some stuff, made some memories. And now behind the camera, we have me Tell you what, that is a shot that even Sondy Dondi would be proud of. Shout out to Sondy Dondi. We have crossed the bridge on the other side of Sydney now. I don't know what this area is called, to be honest. I'm sure any of you Sydney guys in the comments will let me know. But see the reverse view of the Opera House there, the big skyscrapers, downtown Sydney. This is quite nice on this side, to be fair. I like it.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
But we also have to run back.
Yeah, that's the worst bit about it. That sun has really come out now, which means the run back is going to be sweaty. We've seen a lot of sweatiness on this trip. Most of it's been sweaty goals on FIFA, but we're about to do some sweaty running. Oh dear, it's getting hotter, you know. It's getting hotter. This is when champions are made. Alright, mate. G'day. Oh, we finished our run. I'm absolutely knackered. I don't even know how long we did. We're saying maybe 6 miles. Could be more, could be less. The heat changes things, but back at the hotel, get some breakfast, get out of here.
Well, that's over.
I've just been for a little stroll around Sydney. The other guys' flights have already left now, so I'm here on my own for a few hours before my flight goes home, and took an opportunity to do a little bit of shopping. Got myself a t-shirt. This is the only t-shirt I had left, and it's a massive, don't forget to hashtag it t-shirt. It's way too big for me. I bought it to give to someone else. I had a few spare ones. I gave one to Jimmy for his birthday. By the way, to run on that massive jog with Jimmy, he never told me it was his birthday today. He kept it quiet. So I found out on Twitter, so I gave him his shirt. Happy birthday, Jimmy, if you're watching. Another reason to go and check out his channel. But yeah, so I bought myself a t-shirt I can wear on the flight home, because because we played football and I went to the gym and I did a little bit of sport, I ran out of clothes. So then I'm gonna get the flight home in a bit, and then basically a few hours after I return to Heathrow, I then go and do IMO Live. So it's all fun and games, non-stop, but I do like it. I just wanted to finish this video by saying a massive thank you to all of you guys, because I'm literally on the other side of the world right now, experiencing things and doing things that I never knew if I would, and it's all thanks to you guys. So you're absolute legends. I do work hard, but I work hard because I want to make the most of the opportunity you guys have given me. So I want you to know that, you know, I appreciate it, and I'm going to do as much as I physically can to maximise the opportunity you guys have given me with this amazing adventure on the YouTube channel. So thank you very much. Right guys, I'm back home now. It's been a long day, or a couple of days of travelling. I landed this morning. I've just done IMO Live, which is on the channel. It went up yesterday. And yeah, I'm home and I'm tired and I'm getting ready for bed, I think. But before I finish, I want to talk about a few inspirational things this weekend. 3 things. First of all, meeting some of you at that football match was an unbelievable experience. Thank you to everyone who came. Very special. The other 2 things are FIFA based. During the FUT Champions event in Sydney, right, 2 very inspirational things happened. First of all, nothing that special but worth talking about, is a guy called Honourably Airborne, who basically not only qualified with a very, very average team. I'm talking about a team that probably costs between 10 and 20k to make max. But at the event, you can use whatever FIFA players you want. You can use Team of the Year Ronaldo. You can do all the legends. He was on Xbox, so he could have used all the legends. He stayed with his team. We're talking people like Ben Arthur, Cabela, Musa in his team, going up against these guys with Ronaldo, Messi, Suarez, etc. And he actually did really well. He almost won it. So first of all, any people that are saying they can't qualify online because they haven't got loads of money to spend on their team, this guy disproves that theory. Yes, maybe he's an exception, but fair play to him. But the most inspirational thing of all, an unbelievable thing, there was this one lad, right, who just was unbelievable, okay? He qualified for the event just like the other guys there, played online, racked up the wins, clearly a very, very good player in the rest of the world region to get there in the first place, yeah? Not only was he disabled and in a wheelchair, he basically played FIFA with one hand. Legit, like he had a really badly, he had a load of operations on his other hand, okay? And you know, wasn't able to work a controller the normal way. He was essentially playing with one hand, guys. Unbelievable from this guy. It reminded me that you should never let obstacles get in your way. It reminded me what humans are capable of. Some of you are going to be like, it's only a computer game. No, it's much more than that. This guy could have just felt sorry for himself. Instead, he smashed it out. He absolutely smashed it out. Qualified in the top 12 in the whole of the rest of the world. Yeah, that's incredible. So fair play to you. His name's Amir. Absolute legend, mate. Lovely to meet you. And again, the same reason I was saying about Honourably Airborne playing really well with a weak squad. This is another guy who's managed to qualify and would almost certainly beat me if we played with basically one hand. So get back out there. If you want to be at the next qualifier, whether it's this year or on FIFA 18 or whatever, and you back yourself, you haven't really got any excuses not to make it. If you haven't got a good squad, look at Honourably Airborne's. And if you think other people have got an unfair advantage, well, this guy's got one hand. He's absolutely smashing it. So I just wanted to point that out because they really inspired me this weekend, particularly Amir, absolute hero. Anyway, guys, that is it for this vlog in Sydney. I had an amazing time. Thank you to all of you for making it happen. Let me know if you want to keep seeing vlogs like this. Drop a like on it if you've enjoyed it. Until next time, I'll see you when you're older. Don't go changing. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. We will remember you. Legend. If you could just leave the shot, mate, that would be lovely. Go on. Come on, mate. Taking the mic now. Take care, bud. And he's out of there. Bosh. Bosh. Bosh.